Is there anything you regret getting rid of?
I think just some books, yeah. There's some books where I just think, oh, and same with the girls, that I really remember reading those stories to them when they were little, and even now, they'll probably hate me for saying this, but they'll be like, oh, can you read that book that you used to read when we were a kid? So some nights, you know, in the summer holidays or whatever, we'll all sit in the one bedroom and I'll read that story, because they, you know, they really remember those. So there's some of those that I'm like, oh, that's a shame, because now my nephews have got children. I'm like, oh, they could have had those books, you know, and been passed on. So, but most stuff, no, not really. You just realise that you were just keeping a lot of stuff you didn't really need. It's just weighing you down a bit.
And I'm sure that's the case for all of us.
Oh, yeah, probably.
So is that the biggest takeaway that you got from it, that you've come through the process and thought, I'm okay with a lot less stuff? Or do you have huge regrets about doing it?
No, I don't. And you do. I mean, I'm not saying that there hasn't been more stuff that hasn't come in, but we do try and stick with the, you know, if you're bringing something in, something's got to go out philosophy, you know. And Dilly's, you know, do you love it? Do you need it? Is it purposeful? We try and stick with that. So yeah, it kind of like you do realise that you don't really need them. And I think Avery is still pretty ruthless with stuff. She's the one that quite regularly will go through her wardrobe, be like, I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And it just, and it's just much easier, I think, to keep your life organised. You know, I'm very busy with work, and like I said, I'm now at college, so the house does get messy. I'd be a liar if I didn't say that. But it's much easier to rein it back in again. It only takes a very short time to be like, oh, I know where everything goes, so we can just put it back.
So would it be fair to say your life is sorted out?
I don't know if I'd say that. Oh dear. Well, it's much more sorted, I would say that, yes. But is it ever sorted? I don't know.